Hi Aries, welcome to WillowOAK. I am here to do a reading for you, and this is timeless, so anytime you find it will be the right time for you, okay? But please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay, you might check your other placements for a more complete picture, or if this doesn't resonate. And use your intuition to help guide you with that, all right? Let's see what your overall energy is. The Chariot. Okay, that's a beautiful energy. Rewards that come from hard work. Successfully balancing many priorities at once. Determination and willpower. And potentially public recognition. But this is a very powerful energy. One of going for whatever it is that you want. So very nice. Okay, now let's get a card for your potential opportunity or challenge. I love it. The very best card in the deck. Can get no better. So, what an opportunity. The Sun. The Sun. You know, you can look at this. You are straight on your way to the sun. Oh, let me read that to you. A time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, gratitude to the divine. You cannot get any better than this. It's absolutely fabulous. And if you also notice, both of these energies are major arcana. So this could be an important time for you. Definitely. Yeah. The Sun is pure happiness. You know, you go for something, which you are. You're going for something. It's going to be happening. And it's going to bring you a lot of happiness, joy, success, abundance. It's a wonderful energy to have. Okay, now this is for, say, finances, work, entrepreneurship, business-related type of energy. Show the world the real you. Beautiful. I don't think you should have too much of a problem with that. No. It's wonderful. Okay, now a card on love. Any kind of love. It can be romantic, self, family, any kind of love. Okay. Receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love, which is very true. Very nice card. So that's not pinpointing any particular kind of love, but it is talking about how to receive love. Okay. Let's get another card here. See what we have. Elephant spirit, learn from the past. Okay. So, whatever has happened in your world, do learn from it. Take what happened and turn it into wisdom. Okay? So you know what things work, what things don't, how to go forward. But it doesn't look like you're going to have too many issues in that department. Actually, none. No. Okay. Let's get another card. Intuition. So it's saying at this time, Make for sure that you use your intuition. It will guide you correctly. And just so you can see it at the bottom of the deck, you also have strength. So during this time, you are going to be very, very strong. Which, as an Aries, you are anyway, right? Okay, let's get a few tea leaf cards. Well, that one wants to come out. Okay. Quill, get back to the basics. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Get back to the basics. Let's see what else comes out. A couple of them. Okay, you have teardrops, great personal sorrow, and boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Very interesting. Because here, your overall energy is a very powerful energy of you going for what you want. And, having the sun with you. So, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. That might be in some area of your life, really pinpointed. Get back to the basics. We might need to take some clarifying cards here. We'll see. Depends on what the other cards bring, out. That might answer it for us, and if not, we'll take some cards. Okay. Okay, let's see what the wisdom of the oracle would like to share. No, one more. Exchanging gifts. Okay, now a little bit about this card, even though it does exactly what it says, or means exactly what it says, exchanging gifts. What it is saying is, it's not like it's free with no strings attached, right? It's kind of like you doing something for someone because they're doing something for you, vice versa. So in a sense, it is exchanging gifts, but it's got something more with it, right? More behind it, or like I said, strings attached. Exchanging gifts, it could be like exchanging work for work. It's just a little bit less flowery to me than the image. Okay, you are exchanging gifts, but it's not like receiving a gift, which is, even though it says exchanging gifts, when I first saw this, I thought, oh, how beautiful. And it is nice, but it is not just that. It is an exchange, okay? Let's get one more card. One more oracle card, that is, and then we're going to go into the tarot. These are being a little sticky. All right. Here we go. Seek. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. True and beautiful. So maybe this exchanging gifts is definitely a good thing. For some reason, it just pointed me right at that. Because sometimes I don't feel that way about that particular energy. But yeah, this is saying this is a good exchange. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get some tarot, see what that would like to share. Let's see your recent past. Okay, your recent past is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is using her intuition. She's very intuitive, very spiritual, psychic, and this is your recent past. So it looks like you have gone in internally and used your intuition to gather answers that you were seeking. Definitely. And here, this is talking about spirit as well, being in all things. So it might very well be that this is definitely connected to you knowing how you want to go forward, right? Could be a big connection there. Okay. Now let's get a card. Whoop, this jumped right out. Beautiful energy. Okay. This is kind of your thoughts, where you want to go, right? You want to have this beautiful celebration, have this new beginning. One of your choosing, your desires. Okay, now let's get a card for your strength. Whoa, that flew right out. Your strength is the devil energy. So, it's not the devil itself, actually. What this is saying to me is your strength is knowing how to stay out of this energy, because it's your strength, right? So your strength, you're very well aware of what causes this type of energy to come to the forefront. And your strength is saying absolutely not. You are not going to be drawn in. See, like this is like he's a puppeteer, right? And people don't just jump into that energy for fun, right? But it's like you are very in tune, very psychic, very intuitive, spiritually attuned. So you know exactly what you need to do to stay out of this. Wow, that's powerful. Now for your future. Wow, this is strong and quick. You have the King of Cups. The King of Cups, well, both kings are mature energies, and they are strong. That's why they're kings, right? The King of Cups has a few different things about him. One is he is very trustworthy, and you can see the love radiating out of his heart center. He is filled with love, and he is in control of his emotions. He feels all of his emotions and acts on them, but he refuses to let his emotions control him. He controls them, okay? And something else, with the King of Cups, it is quite possible that a good, strong relationship can come into your life of the romantic kind if you're not already attached, okay? Doesn't always mean that, but it is definitely a good indicator. And here you have the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is very passionate, and they go for their passion. They are very strong energy. They go for the passion. You can see the lion back here, you know, strong energy. They go for it and they tend to get it. Okay. And now at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is a give and take energy. And it's all about the balance. So it's important to maintain balance, because when you are in a balanced state, you're in the flow with the universe. Okay? Now, let's... Where are we going? How to proceed. By being true to yourself. Okay? This is how to proceed. Be true to yourself. And I think you already are. I think you know that. Yeah. Because look at this. That would say you are definitely being true to yourself. And what you do see is the Three of Wands. You do see that what it is that you are really wanting is coming to you. But you do have to go and get it, you know. Being humans, we must go forward, right? So you have to go and get it. You can't just wait for it to hop on your lap. And you're aware of this. You know what you want is here for you. And just go get it. Now what you are not aware of. You're not aware that you have choices to make. You will become aware of this, but at this moment, it's saying that you're not aware of it. And now, these choices depends on all the variables. They could all be good choices, but maybe some are good, some aren't. So if you know exactly what it is you're wanting, go for it. But if you have any doubts or uncertainties, or you don't know about them, make for sure you do your research before making your choice or choices. And I definitely would, be cautious about this, because it is coming out right under the Devil. Now, mind you, that's your strength, but just the card, the Devil itself, make for sure that you make well-informed decisions. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, from taking this card, you have the Four of Wands, which is a beautiful energy. It is a celebration, 11/11, and it's almost as if you go into this celebration, to this party, to this joy, and it's transformational. Okay. Now let's find out the outcome. Whoa, well, that was just quick. The Five of Wands can be competition, it can be training, but it is where you are potentially mastering something, okay? And I'm trying to think which deck. I think it's this deck. I love the image of the Five of Wands in this deck. They're all trying to reach this goal, and there's one person at the very top, attaining that goal. And that's how I feel about this. You are reaching what it is you want. Okay? Alrighty. Let's go ahead and clarify. So let's get a clarification for the High Priestess and the Seven of Swords, which is right there. Judgment. Okay. What that is you're rising up. It's the new you. Okay? You're leaving the old you behind. Here is using your intuition and your psychic gifts. Here is being true to yourself. So by doing this, you are rising up to the new you, becoming the new you. Okay, now for the Four of Wands and the Three of Wands. If there was any heartbreak, it is gone. It is over. It is done. Because you actually had this card twice, right? This is transformational. It's a celebration and transformation. So if there were any hurts, they're leaving. Because here, and this is transformational, this is where what you're wanting is coming into you. You have to go get it, but it's coming to you. So both of these are beautiful energies. There is no room for the broken heart. It could have happened, but it is leaving if it was here. The Page of Swords is you learning how to think clearly, gain wisdom, see clearly. That could also be a part of why this is being dealt with, because you're able to see. You're able to see clearly and know how to deal with this. And you have the Six of Pentacles, which you have right here, which is a give and take energy. It is one of balance, okay? So it's important to have the balance. It coming out twice is the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. And now, the Devil and the Seven of Cups. Challenges, a challenging energy. It could be anything. Addictions, an unhealthy relationship, negative emotions. And down here you have the Seven of Cups, choices. Here you have the Queen of Swords. It's perfect energy to have there. The Queen of Swords is a mature energy. She's wise, and she bases everything on the truth. And that's all she wants, is the truth. So this is not going to stand a chance, because this is not the truth. And this energy will help you, because she's all about the truth, make the right choices. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, from taking this card, you have the Queen of Pentacles. And she means several things to me. Her career, she really enjoys it. The Pentacles are good. Her family life is filled with love. But the part here that is most meaningful to me is she balances the career side and the home side, so the logical side, the emotional side, beautifully. So for me, she's about balance. Okay, now a card for the King of Wands, King of Cups, and the Five of Wands. Absolutely beautiful. One of the best cards in the deck, the Ten of Pentacles. So that is saying that you, everybody you care about, that you love, you're going to be very happy and content with your pentacles. This is a card of leaving a legacy, if you choose to, that, can go for generations. It's a very strong card and a beautiful card. So here you are, going for what you want with love, training and being successful with that, and ending up with the Ten of Pentacles. So it's a very, very nice card to have. Okay, now let's look over here for a minute. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve. With this one, I do get the feeling that this is either not related or a minor part of this, because over here there is a lot of strength. And increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal can mean that this is prior to this, kind of like an awakening kind of thing where you go, oh yeah, I have got to, put in more effort. And so you do. So that could be a possibility. But because I'm not sure, let's get a card for that and see what we find out. Knight of Swords. Okay, the Knight of Swords, all knights are actively going for their goals. And the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. Very clear thinking, using their wisdom, right? So, I do tend to think this is something that is different from the overall message here. There's some aspect where you might need to increase your efforts by thinking clearly about it, by going quickly for this, okay? But that's like a side note to me. That's the way I feel. Okay, Quill, get back to the basics. So there might be, again, in some aspect of your life where it's saying, go back to the basics, don't overcomplicate. Let's get a card for that too. Use your intuition. Back to the basics. Okay, right here in the past. Your very first card is using your intuition, your psychic gifts, your wisdom. Back to the basics. Don't overcomplicate. Feed the good side so it will grow. Let the challenging energies go. Okay, and use your intuition. And your intuition, which is right here as well as here, is, to me, a very basic, important part. So that could have to do with this. Or this. But it's saying use your intuition. Okay, now here, great personal sorrow. Let's get a card for that. Because to me, all three of these, least would be this one, but these two just don't seem to fit in here for me. Okay, great personal sorrow. What I'm getting from this is possibly somewhere in your past, there might have been great personal sorrow that led you to this energy of using your intuition and your psychic gifts and your wisdom, right? So something here could have been hurtful, and you learned to use your intuition to help you through. And it's being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, which is planting the seeds. In this case, I would say intuition. And training it. There's training. Learning how to use it. And before long, they use this garden as an example, it flourishes and becomes very strong, which would be this. That is where I think this probably fits in. It does not have to, but that's where I think it probably fits in. If not, it looks like you're turning your sorrow into a strength. Okay? All right. And at the bottom of the deck from taking these cards, you have the Magician. And the Magician says that it's an action card too, like your overall energy. It says you have everything you need with and within you to create the reality that you want. And this is something I think you're aware of. I think you know this because you are doing that very thing. Okay, let's get some cards from the universe. Six of Swords, which is a beautiful energy. This is saying, okay, this one hopped right out too. This is saying that whatever the past is, it is the past. That it is time for you to move forward to your happiness, to where you belong, to your joy, which is exactly what you're doing. Okay, so this to me is a confirmation of what you are doing. Here, the Two of Cups is unconditional love. So it can be unconditional love with another. It can be romantic, does not have to be. It could even be with yourself, you know, your higher self, your inner child, some part of you is unconditional love. And I can see that because I feel a lot of confidence here in this reading and a lot of love. Okay, let's get another card right here. Okay, this is the same card that you have right here, and it's talking about the choices. You have choices to make. And we've talked about this. Make the best choices for you. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Wands, which is saying you are going to be victorious. So, you know, while this reading has been very informative, I think, has a lot to say, I think these two cards right here are like, this is first, this is last. You know, we could have had these two cards and the reading would have been good. You're going for what you want, which is going to bring you the very best it can be. Great happiness, magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, and gratitude to the divine. Yeah, that's what I think. And there's a lot of spiritual energies in here. Okay. If you like this reading, please give it a like, share, subscribe, leave comments. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. And let's get a card from the angels to see what they would like to share. Ask your angels. Very, very true statement. If you have any questions at all, do ask your angels. They are here for you. You have free will, right? But they are here for you. So you need to ask them, and they are here to help guide you. And at the bottom of the deck, you have abundance. So, which you can see here, the sun's filled with abundance. Much abundance is coming in for you, which is beautiful. Okay, let's close this out with a charm. Let's see what we get. You have a butterfly, which is beautiful. And look, it kind of echoes the angel's wings here, right? Butterflies are all about transformation. So you are transforming out of one energy and into this beautiful energy. Okay? Thank you so much. I truly hope this helps. Have a wonderful time. Much love. Bye.